This was widely anticipated that Mr. Sharif would be convicted in one of the, at least in one of the two major references which were being heard in an accountability court for since last year. Mr. Sharif appeared before that court at least 165 times in the last 14 or 15 months. And, the accountability drive since 2016 has been focused on his past, on his uh, allegedly murky dealings, and his rise as a business tycoon and a politician at the same time. But obviously, Sharif, holds that this is political victimization and not full justice.
Yes, he's continuing to claim that, isn't he? And his family and supporters outside the court continuing with this allegation this is all part of a politically motivated campaign against him. Is there any truth to that? What do the majority of people in Pakistan think about that line of defense, if you like?
I think Pakistan is currently polarized between these two nodes. I mean, on the one hand, Mr. Sharif's supporters and a lot of political observers and members of civil society think that this accountability is an instrument to clean up politics, or make certain politicians or political parties exit the system, because historically this has been happening since 1950s, where different laws have been applied to disqualify politicians from holding public offices. And Mr. Sharif is only the latest victim of that historical trend. But on the other hand, there are a large number of people, particularly those who support the current Prime Minister, Imran Khan, who think that Sharif family and his party had been indulging in corruption, and that they need to be punished, and that Pakistan's politics needs to be cleansed. So the country is kind of really divided in the middle. Yeah.
I wonder to what extent I mean, I understand from a distance, I understand he has a power base. His career is centred on support in the Punjab province. Is there any chance that his supporters there will protest and potentially cause trouble at what they may or incorrectly see as a sort of victimization?
Well, they have been talking about protests and resisting these moves. But what happens, now, whether they are able to garner support on the streets, I mean, it's highly unlikely. And there are two reasons for that. Number one, that Sharif's younger brother, who was the chief minister of the Punjab province for nearly a decade, he is also in the custody of the anti-graft body. He's under investigation for a number of allegations. So there is a vacuum of leadership, and Sharif's firebrand, charismatic daughter, she has also been keeping quiet and acting very cautious until last night about resisting this accountability move. So it is unlikely that they're going to cause trouble.
Okay.
This is. Yeah, let me just add one little thing that, this whole incident reminds one of what is happening with President Lula in Brazil, who also happens to be in jail on corruption charges, and the courts and a large number of people and large sections of media think that he's corrupt and he should suffer and be punished.